the oldest inland, mainland colonial settlement. So yeah, its history is a very large part of its identity. The entertainment centre, the core of it was built in 1965. It was a big old flat-floored hall. 2004 we were able to secure state, federal and local government financial support to create a program called Local Stages, so to support the development of local performing arts practice, and that program is still going strong, and I think it's one of the programs that has really fostered local performing arts.
Patch Theatre is Australia's leading theatre company for theatre for 4 to 8-year-olds. So we make in-theatre shows from a seed of an idea to create work that's dedicated to that really precious time in a child's development of 4 to 8. It's when they're starting to socialise, it's when they're starting to read, it's where they're starting to find themselves in the world. So we're based in Adelaide. We tour regionally in South Australia. The following year they tour nationally, and then if they find an audience they tour internationally. So in any one year we have works at all of those different levels. The partnership with BMAC was one of the most valuable things when I arrived at Patch, because I saw the opportunity for us to truly be working with the communities that we were presenting to, and to have the opportunity to bring artists to work directly with the children we were performing to. So we came up with an idea of Patch Satellite, which is where we were able to bring the entire creative team for a show into a regional area, and our first one was here at Bathurst, and work across schools and kindergartens in that week and literally be posing the children the same questions that we were asking ourselves as makers as we were devising the work. And so many of their ideas have ended up in the show itself. At its essence, it's been about treating them as co-creators, sharing the processes with them, giving them ownership of elements that lead to projects, so that when they come and see a performance they have a connection beyond just being an audience member to the work. And you know, that's part of that idea, to embed the performing arts in the lives of young people. On the simplest level, if you're buying in a show for an annual season, it's really important that the touring company just doesn't think, oh well, we've sold the show and now we have no investment in marketing, in skills development, all of those things. So it has to be an equal commitment to make the project work. For us, it's time, and that flows through to, I guess, more important things of having a similar vision, like finding like-minded people, and the time kicks in taking the time to really get to know what that means, rather than feeling like we are imposing our vision of something on them, but actually spending time and go, who are you, what do you need, how can what we've got serve what's going on for you guys and what your aspirations are, and things that you need to solve. And so I think that and finding ways to have those conversations. One of the reasons that we wanted to develop the relationship wasn't just because of schools, it was also because of the university. The university has a theatre media course and they have a Theatre for Young People program. And so often those students will come and see productions for primary school students as part of their course. And we saw the potential to develop a much deeper sort of understanding of theatre for young people and a much stronger Theatre for Young People course at the university. I think for us the incredibly valuable thing that we found with the Patch Satellite was being able to come away for a week as a team of artists, to come away and really get to know the audiences and the teachers that we're performing for, and get a sense and a feel for the town, spend time getting to know the presenter and the physical space. It means that when we make work, we have those images really strongly in our minds, and that they are part of our thinking, that we're not just making a work that solves it for our audience and sending it out. There actually is very much a consciousness of who we're going to be spending time with when we go out on tour. It needs to be an equal relationship. So the most important thing, I think, for any work in a community is that a company coming from outside doesn't impose itself. It's like any relationship. You get out of it what you put into it. It's like a good friendship or a good marriage.
the more you know about the other party, the stronger the relationship gets and the more reward you get out of it.